have been debating sharing this with the internet. I always said that I was never going to be the kind of influencer that only shares the good parts of my life. I've been able to build a platform because I'm authentic. It's really important for me to own my narrative instead of letting people assume and start rumors. Ending my engagement was the hardest thing I think I've ever had to do in my entire life. It's really not the breakup itself that's hard, but it's also having to like break up with the idea of the future that you planned and grieving that too. And at this big age, 31 years old, it feels like your clock is ticking faster and faster. I think that if sharing my story helps just one person, then it's worth it. I was trying so hard to make it work. Eventually, trying to make it work felt exhausting. It literally took me accepting the hard truth that I tried to ignore. Now, the moment I accepted that and said it out loud, I felt so much relief and honestly freedom. Not because I didn't care. I was finally listening to myself. Now I have to start over, rebuild myself, move out. It's scary. There's a lot of uncertainty, but that's also kind of the beauty in all of this. I get to start over. I am doing my best and I'm figuring it out one day at a time. So that's my truth. Love you. Bye.
A video, and I'm gonna put this video right after I do this video, like right after, like an hour after, maybe right back to back. So she does a follow-up video. She did a video talking about she broke up with her good boyfriend, broke off an engagement, moved out, and she did this follow-up video. And my thing is this with the follow-up video, she didn't say nothing. It was a bunch of word salad. Oh, I listened to myself. Women don't try to make it work. Women really don't really try to make it work. If women trying to really make it work, they don't care about the kids. Hit the link in the description on the Patreon. They don't care about nothing but they self. They try to make it work. It's for money, right? It's because they're comfortable. It's because they like the man more than the man like them. They're not making it work for good reasons, right? And she said nothing. She talking about the big age of 31 and, I had to make it. It's a wrap. Any man that see this and propose to you is not, it's going to be better than the next dude. And shouldn't nobody propose to her after doing this. So I literally don't understand this. The guy was in the picture, tall guy. They look similar to each other. You left him for no reason. Okay, why publicize it to the world? And then you come back and you had a reason. It was nothing but word salad. I listened to myself and it's nothing. She left him because she wanted to go be a hoe. She has no plans. She has to move out. She has no plans. She's going to go out there and she's going to go on a cock carousel. And what she's going to find out is nobody wants her. Nobody going to see that video or see her social media profile and take a picture, take you seriously. She's going to try to spin the block on dude. And if dude is a simp, he's going to take her back. She's going to go out there for a year or some change, if that, have some fun, and she's going to come back to old buddy. I'm telling you right now, she's going to come back to old buddy. And if he move on, he move on. You know that she moving out his shit? He ain't moving out her shit. Remember, black men don't have their own house. Black men are broke. She moving out his shit. One thing you find out with these women, bro, is they don't like structure. They don't like rules of the house. And when you go over these women houses that's female led, they have no rules. They have no structures. The kids don't respect authority. The people in the house don't respect authority. All of that shit. It's anarchy. It's unorganized. That's how women like to live their life, in chaos. Women hate organization. So when you get with these dudes that's productive men, and they're organized and they on their P's and Q's and they structured, women can't stand that. They don't want to be, you got to be in the house at 12. You got to be in the house at 10. Or this is what I expect you. They didn't like that with their parents. They didn't like that with their parents. This is why a lot of these women moved out. I can't wait to be, they want to do what they want to do. And then when they make these bad decisions and they come back to bite them in their ass, they want to blame, oh, they have a father, my mother, my brother. Nobody protected me. Nobody told me. It's a lie. She's going to come back a year or two later. She's going to be crying and complaining. When people see that video, she's going to be a goofball. She's a goofball. You don't see videos where men say, I walked away from a good woman. And if you do, it's because he was a hindrance to her. He was dragging her down. He was bad. He was bad for her. So that's the only time you see those videos, man. But that's all I had to say, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, peace.